welcome to a new video. Welcome to my first video of 2021. I know I kind of dropped the ball when I was doing Vlogmas. I think I ended up on like day 7 or something. I did film a bunch of days. I think I filmed up until like 16, but like the editing and the exporting and uploading, it just got ahead of me. But it was my first time doing it. I learned a lot, so I'm gonna try again this year. But happy 2021, happy new year. I know things have already happened this year. I'm not gonna get into everything, but from the title of this video, this is my 2021 vision board video. So welcome back. If you've seen my videos before, I see I've gained some subscribers and I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. If you are new, my name's Amanda and I make lifestyle vlogs as I am navigating life in my 30s as an adult, living on my own with my boyfriend. So right now I am at community college, looking to transfer sometime this year to a 4-year university and ultimately pursue medical school because I want to be a forensic pathologist. So yes and no, just like the people on CSI or Dr. G. But anyway, I can do a life update video soon, but today, like I said, I am doing my updated 2021 vision board. So I'm just gonna let you guys know the new vision board I created and kind of the results of my old one, if I remember, because I don't have it readily in front of me. Hi. So it is editing Amanda. Much later, as you can tell, I have different hair, which you'll see in future vlogs. But as I was editing this video, I figured instead of just doing my 2021 vision board, I would do kind of a mid-year update. Since it is July that I finally, sitting down and finish editing this vlog, I was like, let me just do like an update, see how I'm doing with these goals, how I'm going, any progress, any changes, am I scrapping goals or not? So that's what I'm going to do. You're still going to see the original form, but then I am going to kind of interject in like a corner of the video just to say that yes, this happened, or no, this doesn't happen yet, or I completely scrapped this goal or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna comment on every little thing because I have a lot of things on my vision board, especially like I have a lot of like quotes and stuff, but everything that needs an update I will come in and give you an update on. So yeah, so without further ado, let's get back to the video. So we'll see. So I have my vision board right here. You can see it with the light. There you go. So I use the same frame that I used for my 2020 vision board. I bought a different background. This is like a marble style contact paper that I purchased off of Amazon, and I will link that below. And every picture, even though you may see some that was on my vision board from last year, like I think the volunteer one I used last year, this pet one, these are still technically new pictures because I reprinted everything out. So I'm not going to keep this up. I'll have this on the floor and I'll just do one of those, hand over, visual things. So getting into this, I really enjoyed myself making this vision board. I will link above and below my 2020 vision board. And so I did film myself making this vision board, and I posted it on my TikTok and my Instagram. If you're not following me there, you should. Just call me Coop. So we're gonna start with the center. Of course, I had to put what year this is. I just found 2021. Just put that dead in the center, so I know this is everything I want to accomplish this year. You know, some of these may be kind of long term, but I will definitely do the steps and everything I need to do to make this come true, because I have been very into manifestations and scripting and journaling and everything like that, and really getting into the laws of attraction. So, and it really has helped, like already just looking at this and filming this at the end of February, like I am on track, and some of these, I know at least one of these things is going to come true in the next several weeks, within a month, and I can't wait to start vlogging that experience. So if you want to take any guesses, please put in the comment below. So anyway, if you go immediately around the 2021, I just have my words for the year. So I wanted to reuse the words I had last year, which was dedication and discipline, because I feel like those two words, dedication and discipline, are the foundations for motivation. And I feel like these are what you have to rely back on when you don't have any more motivation, because I feel like motivation is fleeting. It's good for like in the moment, but you know, motivation is more for when you feel like it, and you know, you have high motivation when you have like high energy and everything's looking good. But like, you know, how about those days when you're not motivated, right? Like you're not motivated to get out of bed, or you're not motivated to read that chapter you have to read, you're not motivated to do those question problems you need to do. Well, that's where discipline and dedication comes from, you know. So you have to be disciplined and you have to be dedicated to pursuing your goals for your dreams to come true. So those are my two words this year. I really called myself out with this motivation thing, because I am taking one summer class right now at community college, and there's not no motivation, but yeah, you do feel motivated when you feel good and everything like that. So I really have to adhere to these words, dedication and discipline, to get my work done. Not behind or anything, I'm right on track, but it is a struggle. So yeah, I definitely call out to future me with this, and I'm glad I did. And then I just have 1 year equals 365 opportunities. I had something similar on my board last year. Just, you know, you have 365 days in a year, 365 chances to do something. And then I have this little letter to myself that says, "Dear me, don't be so hard on yourself, you're doing okay." And that is definitely the affirmation I need to repeat to myself over and over again, because I suffer from anxiety, depression, and I'm very hard on myself. And I know that's a general rule. People are generally harder on themselves than they are on other people. What is it? We are our biggest critics. So I thought this little letter would be a nice thing to add on my board, just something to see every day. And then I have like a bunch of little sayings on my board, like you can't pour from an empty cup, take care of yourself first, slow progress is still progress, she's got that girl boss hustle, and I am queen, of course, because black women are definitely queens. All women are queens. Not, but you know, black women are queens, and just like every other woman are queens. We are the leading ladies of our own lives, and that's how we have to present ourselves. So let's get into some of like more of the concrete stuff. So as you can see on like the top right corner is my YouTube goals. So last year I did say I wanted 1,000 subscribers. I didn't reach that, which is fine. You know, I also wasn't really putting out videos consistently like that either. I thought about just putting the 1,000 on this board, but I was like, let's go above and beyond. Let's reach. So my goal this year is for 10,000 YouTube subscribers, and I think I can do that. I think that is attainable. And then I just got a couple of pictures of black girls, black women, just with cameras. You know, I have the saying vlog squad. I just want to vlog my life more, the good, the bad, the entertaining, and the boring. And then below that I have this picture of a Canon G7X. I feel like it's the Mark II or the Mark III. It's just the camera that I see a lot of my favorite YouTubers use. So that's one of my goals this year, is to purchase a legit vlogging camera. Definitely I want a new camera. And then below that you'll see two other items I want. I want a new bike. I don't have a bike right now. I had a bike a couple years ago, but I bought that secondhand and it was like too small, like too short for me and everything. But I just want like a nice proper bike to ride around the city in, or ride on the trails, because I do love bike riding. It's like one of my favorite exercise things to do, because I hate running. So if I could do anything to avoid running, I will do it. So I like to bike ride and I like to swim as my form of exercise. But I just want a new bike. And then I re-put the car on my vision board. So I did have a car last year, but because of the pandemic, I lost my job because I was sick and I wasn't getting well enough to go back to work. So I lost my job, and because of that, brand new car that I bought that I was paying a car note on got repossessed. It really hurt. Like, I was so upset, not because it was necessarily repossessed. It was just, this was like the worst bank ever, because they took the car like 2-3 weeks after my payment was due. So it wasn't like I was a month or 2 months behind. Like, it was literally just like 3 weeks, and they was just like, you have the money or you don't. And so I had to give up my car, but it's all right, because this time I'm going to get a car right, no matter how long it takes. On this board I have I think I put a Jeep Cherokee on my board because that's my favorite cars. So my goal is to either get a Jeep or a Subaru. So I learned my lesson. I will never finance a car again. In fact, the first car I owned, which was a 95 Volkswagen Passat, I bought in cash. Like, I didn't finance it. I just bought it from the dealership, and that's what I'm going to do moving forward. I will have like a series of videos on like my budgeting and everything like that, and that's one of my main goals, is to save up an X amount of money so I can just outright buy, not a brand new car, but a pretty new car. And in the meantime, I am looking for just like a cheap reliable car, something like around $1,000, maybe less. Just something to get me from point A to point B. So that's that. Still saving and still looking for a car. So a new bike and a new car. And then below that, I have like 2 household items, kind of big ticket items I want for our house. The first one is this IKEA bed that I've been seeing on the site for like maybe like a year or 2. I love it because it has the storage on the side of the headboard and it has storage underneath the headboard. So like we're in a decent sized house and our closet space is okay. I don't know what happened to the rest of that clip. So I was talking about the new bed frame that we are getting, and also a new chair set for my office. So we don't have the bed set yet. Actually, we're gonna wait. Some things are happening that will be explained later, but I did get the chair and the matching bench ottoman. I'm actually sitting in it right now. As you can see, it's very comfortable. I love it so much. I got it off Amazon. I did save up for it, but then it was like on sale. I got it like $100 cheaper. So I'm so glad I did. So that's something that's checked off the list. I did get a new office chair and ottoman, but we still haven't got the bed set yet. And then below that, I just have this saying of, I am open to money coming my way from new ways I've never imagined. Again, that's a part of the whole manifestation, laws of attraction that I am doing right now. Just, like, yes, of course, looking for jobs, looking for work, there's YouTube, not making money from YouTube right now, but that's always a possibility. But I'm just open to whatever comes my way. Even when I'm applying to jobs, I'll apply to jobs that I don't think I necessarily qualify for, and just just to see what happens. You never know. People shoot their shot and either works out or it doesn't. So I not only got one, but I am currently employed at 2 places. So I definitely want to be as close to debt free as possible. It's not going to happen this year, I know, but there's definitely some things that I would love to pay off this year. And then my financial goal right now is to save $2,000 in our starter emergency fund. So $2,000, that's good for like 2 months of sort of rent and maybe some bills to get us by. But $2,000 is definitely a great starting point. And this is, like I said, it's just a starting point. So after I feel comfortable having this, I can breathe, relax, and then after I hit some other goals, then we can start saving like a bigger emergency fund, maybe like 20,000 or something, depending on our needs and our situation for like the next 5 to 10 years. So we move over away from the money section. I have my kind of yoga wellness. Because I have started doing yoga, and I am trying to do whatever I can to bring spiritual and physical wellness to my life. So yoga, exercising, reading, like drinking tea, having morning and evening routines, maybe spending less time on my phone, and all of that jazz. So next to that, I have, a passport and a very confident woman next to it. I just love the picture, so I put it on the board. Of course, I'm not trying to globetrot. I'm not trying to leave the country. I know we're still in a pandemic. I'm very much a big, don't go anywhere, but cooped up in this house. I haven't done much, and I really would like to do like road trips or just like little day outings, weekend getaways, maybe to like a hiking trail or maybe something, you know. So I have a passport, but that does not necessarily mean traveling the world. It just means doing something, getting out of this house, going somewhere. And above that, I have the volunteer heart. I do want to volunteer more this year. Not only just because, not only because I kind of have to. If I want to go to medical school, yes, I have to volunteer in like a hospital or some sort of patient setting. But I want to volunteer, especially with everything that's been going on with the virus and the pandemic. I really do want to help others, and I do have volunteer opportunities lined up. So it's just a matter of, you know, submitting my availability and you know, doing that. So the left-hand side of the bottom left-hand side, I have kind of my education goals for the year. So you see I put college acceptance letters. I have this picture of this black girl graduating, class of 2021, GPA 4.0, A plus. So I am applying to transfer schools this year. So yeah, so I'm applying to transfer schools this year. My goals are my goal was to transfer for the fall, but since I'm not taking classes this semester, I may have to push it to January 2022, which is fine. I'm still in the class of 2021, still graduating. I am graduating. I'm 5 classes away, guys. I'm 5 classes away from getting my associate's degree. And, you know, part of me is like, just screw it and like, just transfer. But another part, a bigger part of me is like, I really want that associate's degree. I want that piece of paper. Like, I just want that, just like that next level, just something else to stand on. So I'm not like just falling to the bottom. I just have this next block this pedestal that I am standing on. And of course, my GPA goal for the semesters, my last semester, is to get all A's. Also, another hindrance in me transferring schools is I still have a outstanding tuition bill that I need to finish paying off. So that's still part of my money debt journey. But yes, I only have a couple classes left, but I can't do anything until my transcripts become available. And another reason why I got 2 jobs is to pay that off so I can be able to graduate. Well, I can graduate to be able to transfer. So I will be in the class of 2022 spring, and hopefully, God willing, manifesting that I will start my next chapter fall 2022 or even summer 2022. And I just put I've just put 3 schools that I would love to be accepted to and go to. This is not an exhaustive list. I have like a list of 20 schools, but I just thought I'd put 2 in-state schools and 1 out-of-state school. I have a Mr. and Mrs. picture, you know, not set in stone that me and Kevin are getting married this year, but just something to have, something that we're working towards. And then next to that, I have a picture silhouette of a cat and a dog, because I would love to get pets for our home. So we did get a puppy. And we also have a ferret. So our family expanded by 2. And yeah, they are just lovely additions to the family. And they bring so much joy, especially the dog. I never thought I'd be a dog person, but I thought it was time to try. And he brings so much joy to me. And I cannot wait for you guys to meet him and all the other videos and pictures to come. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know. If you don't, you should, because I post about them mostly daily. So yeah, we got a puppy and we have a ferret. And then I have just a picture of people running. I want to, get back in shape, exercise, run. It's all part of my physical wellness that I want to do. So that is a goal for this month, for this year. Last year I did put that I wanted to do a Tough Mudder or a 5K race. I didn't put that on this board because I don't know how the pandemic is, going to play out. But I still want to incorporate going maybe back to the gym, but definitely running, exercising. And then I have another visual piece. I have this fabulous woman just in a bathtub, drinking champagne and just enjoying her life. It's just another self-care thing I have that I want to do. Unfortunately, the house I'm living in doesn't have a bathtub. We just have a stand-in shower from the homeowners before us. But if I go to like a bed and breakfast or do one of those road trips, I want to make sure I get a hotel with a fabulous bathtub so I can soak in it. And then last but not least, at the top of my board, I do have a cross. So that's just to symbolize my closer walk with God and Christ. I have been reading the Bible. I just finished up the book of Mark. Yeah. So I finished Luke last year and like December. And this month, I was slowly reading through Mark, which is a very short book, but very jam-packed. Yeah, so praying, reading the Bible, just having one-on-one time with God and Christ, definitely just strengthening my relationship with him is always an ongoing thing throughout my life. So for the most part, that is everything that's on my board. This last bit I have is just like a kind of a circle of success, and it says think, idea, try, do again and again. Keep doing leads to success. So just because you failed the first time doesn't mean you need to give up. That just means you just need to try and try again. And I like that, so I cut that out and put that on my board as well. So that is my vision board. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment below if you did a vision board or if you have goals or resolutions for 2021. What are they? Let me know. I would love to know what everybody's aspiring to accomplish this year. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.